Boxing on Channel 5. Defending his name, his legacy. Harlem EUBANK. Battling his way up the super lightweight rankings. Can he remain undefeated? Big Fight Live. EUBANK versus FURY-USYK. Friday at 10 on Channel 5.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're at the DAZN launch event here in London. I've never had to battle for you so hard in my life.
Battle for me? It's cute. Yeah? It's cute, you are.
Absolutely had to battle for you, yeah.
Good, good. That's how it should be.
Working it, working it. Red carpet launch here. Star-studded. Obviously, you've got Jermaine Franklin behind you.
Yourself as well. Parsons. You and Parsons.
You and Parsons in the room, mate.
It's the battle off.
Not really, mate. I'm too old for this, mate. Yeah. Jermaine Franklin looks in fucking great shape.
Okay, so I'll post later on when we get him. We've just done the promo shoots. Jermaine Franklin has a six-pack. I don't know where it's come from. He's done 24 pounds. I've just literally walked in there and gone, what the fuck? Like, he fought Dillian Whyte, had a nice little belly like most of us. And all of a sudden he's ripped to shreds. So I said, you know, and he's talking the right language. I don't know what he said in your interview, but he's telling the guys down there he's going to knock AJ the fuck out. So I think you're going to see a great fight on Saturday, and it's a dangerous fight. And I know people can say it's easy work for AJ, etc. There's a huge amount of pressure on Anthony Joshua on Saturday night, and he's got to stick one on this geezer early, hurt him. I was only there. Oh, Christ. All right, calm down, Jermaine. That's one of your boys, isn't it? Look.
That was Joe. That was Joe.
Come on, mate.
Have you just smashed your camera? Joe, have you just smashed your camera? You sure?
Not much. Yeah. Yeah, this is a real fight. And if AJ lets him get confident in this fight, it's going to be a very difficult fight.
Eddie, what can you tell us about this reported lawsuit involving Salita? Is it nothing?
Nothing to do with me. Nothing around the fight.
So the fight's never been in jeopardy? Okay.
Dimitri's coming.
Yeah. All right.
He's going to be at the press conference, apparently. So that could be a good little tear-up between Jermaine and Dimitri. But did you ask him?
Well, I haven't spoken to him yet.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I'll try and get you access. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
But there was reports yesterday that the fight could be in...
No, absolutely not. No?
No. Okay. All right.
I hope not. No.
Have you got a plan B?
No, you.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, listen, ticket-wise for this, I know there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of people saying, oh, this ain't sold, etc. You did say, I think the other day, that it done 15, you're going to expect the sellout of around 17, just under 17. So
it only holds 16 something.
16.8.
People think it holds
16.8.
People think it holds 20,000. It doesn't. We have got a few hundred tickets left. This fight will be sold out, not even by fight night, probably by Wednesday or Thursday. So if you haven't got your ticket and you want to come and watch AJ fight, might be a chance of a lifetime actually being able to get a physical ticket. To put it into perspective, the tickets were expensive, and to put it into perspective, we've taken 30% more on the gate than we took for the Dominic Brazil fight, which was the last time AJ was at the O2 defending his world title.
A lot's happened there since then.
Of course, but I'm just putting it into perspective. It'll be completely sold out. I did expect it to sell out quicker. I'm not going to lie.
What do you pin it down to then?
Ticket prices, current economic climate, not the biggest fight of AJ's career, coming off 2 defeats. I don't know, I mean, put it down to a lot, you know. You see him from ticket, and there's also a lot of people giving away free tickets at the moment. Genuinely, like just filling arenas with comps, and it's not good for the market. So, we'll see.
So you've not comped any for the O2?
I haven't comped. I mean, other than sponsors and like our own fighters, we are not comping any tickets for this fight. Like, if you have a marketing partner, I don't know, Kiss FM are giving away 2 pairs tomorrow. Like, but there's people that are sending links out to people to comp the entire arena, and it's killing the market.
So that's not happening at the O2. That's what you're basically saying.
It doesn't happen for big fights. The problem is when you go to a big arena and it doesn't sell. We've done comp all of a sudden, but you don't just send links out. What you do is you give it to people who deserve it. Local boxing clubs, NHS, you know, stuff like that. So, but the problem is when you're in an arena that holds 20,000 and you sell 1,500 tickets, you need to make it look good for TV. So people are just literally begging people to come. And if you're getting free tickets, why all of a sudden do you want to pay for tickets, you know?
Yeah, we'll have a full house on Saturday.
You'll have a completely full house. It will be absolutely rammed. It will be buzzing for AJ's ring walk. Mate, put it into perspective. We're only 5 days away now. AJ is fighting at the O2 on Saturday night. Right? When he ring walks, check out the energy in there, mate. It's going to be fucking electric.
Oh, but he's from Love Island.
Is he? Good looking fella, isn't he?
Yeah. Looks a bit like you, mate.
20 years ago.
Okay, strong speculation by a certain newspaper that it's almost a done deal for Conor Benn to fight Chris Eubank on June the 3rd. What can you tell us about it?
Incorrect.
What's incorrect?
That it's almost a done deal. So what you just said, I just said that's incorrect. So when you say what's incorrect...
Yeah, but you're good with wording, mate.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So basically, we're in negotiations for Conor Benn's next fight. I would like him to fight Chris Eubank. There is a chance that could land June 30 in Abu Dhabi. It's not a done deal. It's not imminent, but there is a chance that fight could happen.
Conor Benn has put about 6 posts today that involves people speculating about this fight. So, is that any indication of?
He wants the fight, but his problem is now with that fight, it's become very nasty. So whereas before it was like, a legacy fight, fight, etc. But now it's like DMing each other, calling them this, calling them that, and that's when it becomes hard to make.
Can I ask you, if this fight is to go ahead, does Chris Eubank need to seek the permission of the British Boxing Board of Control in order to have that fight in Abu Dhabi?
He has to fight under the auspices of whatever that commission is down to. They will. You can apply under the British Boxing Board of Control for permission to box in that territory, which would be a restraint of trade, in my opinion, if they didn't allow him to fight in another territory that sanctioned the fight and sanctioned both fighters to fight.
Given Conor Benn's situation with the British Board of Control, do you foresee any problems about them sanctioning Chris Eubank to fight in Abu Dhabi, given their problems with Conor Benn?
No, I mean, I think it would come with huge legal implications, but I don't know. And then he would have the choice to fight under his British licence or another licence.
Would he have to relinquish his licence? Is that a possibility if they...
I don't represent Chris Eubank Jr., but I don't see any problems in that respect.
Kell, Brook made some comments the other day regarding a potential fight with Conor Benn as well. Kind of putting the ball in your court to say, if you are interested in that fight with Conor Benn, we haven't had any serious discussions, in the words of Terry and also Kell. What can you tell us about any discussions regarding Brook?
I mean, look, Kell wants that fight for sure. Spoke to Kell today, seeing him tomorrow, just to have a chat really and a catch up. Got a lot of history, very fond of him and his family. Want to see him fight for the right reasons, because I actually feel like he still has a lot to give in his career. Won't be ready anywhere near June, more like September, October, when it would be. So it would be for the second fight for Conor. But I would like to do that fight in the UK, and to do that we have to open those discussions with the board.
And in regards to Manny Pacquiao and Sean Gibbons, what was the last conversations you had regarding them?
I mean, Sean messages me all the time, and I don't really have a lot of answers for him at the moment, because we're looking at other fights and options. They want the fight. We've agreed a price in principle for that fight, but we'll see.
Has the weight been agreed for a potential Eubank fight with Conor Benn?
But it would be £160. No catch rate.
What do you think about the US price for pay-per-view price for Davison Garcia?
Was it 80?
$85?
Yeah, lumpy. Great fight. I mean, we've seen US pay-per-views before at what, $89.99, $99.99. It's a lot of money, isn't it? But kind of industry practice for a mega fight in America, which it is. I think it's one of the biggest pay-per-views in America for a long time.
Do you think we'll ever see kind of an above £30 pay-per-view here in this country?
What's the highest price? Have we ever gone to $29.99? I don't think we have.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Have you not?
$24.99. I don't know. Look, see if AJ can knock this geezer out, then maybe we do AJ Fury. And then
Sorry, who do you want to knock out?
Jermaine Franklin.
Don't, because I'll call him in it and stick it right in.
Oh, he's in the middle of an interview.
If he finishes. Okay, so yeah, but an expected pay-per-view price for that fight.
Which fight?
For Davison Garcia in America.
Yeah, it's a big fight, isn't it? Not my fight.
You're losing interest in this interview, I can tell already. The fallout.
What fallout?
Well, you said that you doubted Fury and Usyk would happen, but then
right.
But then you come back and said a few days ago, you think that the discussions that you're seeing, the public negotiations, could actually be in the favour of the fight happening. But originally you did say that you didn't think it was going to happen.
Both bases. So I was going to be right, whatever.
Who's to blame? Subjectively, not in your kind of biased
I have
way.
done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights with Alexander Usyk and Alex Krasuk. They are the easiest people to work with of that stature in boxing. Okay? So I do think that maybe there could have been different ideas from both sides. 70-30 is outrageous. I mean, ultimately, Usyk kind of got 70-30. It was either 70-30 or 75-25. Whatever the WBO split was.
People didn't know, this is not a pay-per-view fight. It's on the Sky channel of 429. I mean, sell it.
Sell it. Sell it. For 7 years, you've been paying extra money on top of your subscription to watch Anthony Joshua. Now, as part of your DAZN subscription, we are giving you more value than ever. More value to the fight fans. Not only an amazing schedule upcoming. I mean, we've got Canelo Ryder, we've got Taylor against Cameron, we've got Rakimov against Caldina, you've got Tank against Garcia, you've got the most unbelievable one. By the way, Ortiz against Stanionis as well. Great fight. And we've got a big fight coming May 27th, will be announced shortly. And we've got June 10 to announce shortly as well.
Warrington Lara.
Or would.
Yeah,
We'll see. Got meetings on that tomorrow. Anyway, back to what I was saying.
Go on, Cameron.
Okay. On Saturday night, on DAZN, via the app, via your mobile phone, via a laptop, or via your smart TV, you can watch Anthony Joshua as part of your subscription with no pay-per-view. Or, if you want to watch AJ on Sky, you can also do it on 429. All you got to do is press 429 and you can watch it. Now, we know that most people like to digest the content of the new streaming platform in the more streaming traditional manner. But if you're a little bit older, perhaps, maybe even like me, and you want to just press 429 and watch on Sky, you can do that as well. First time since the Dillian White fight back at the O2 in 2015. No pay-per-view for AJ. Enjoy it and enjoy unbelievable value on the DAZN platform. The #1 boxing platform in the world. Available in so many different ways, including on Sky.
Wonderful. 2 more questions. The probability or possibility of Canelo and Benavidez.
I think it's a great fight. I mean, look, contractually we have to explore, and my orders are, and we're very far down the line with the Dimitri Bivol fight. I think John Ryder May 6th, then Dimitri Bivol, and then I see no reason why he can't fight David Benavidez. I mean, Benavidez, I think, has a 3-fight deal with the PBC. I think he's due to fight Morel and Charlo. They're good fights as well. I think he's a very good fighter. The Dimitri Bivol fight is much more difficult for Canelo Alvarez at 175 than the David Benavidez fight. But it's still a tremendous fight. But there's only one Mexican monster. And he smashed Caleb Plant, and he stopped Caleb Plant, and he took him out. He didn't hit him with the kitchen sink, only for him to still be standing and trading back with him. So there's levels to the game, but congratulations, David Benavidez. He's a tremendous fighter. And absolutely, Canelo and Eddie Reynoso would have no problem facing him. But next, it's John Ryder and Dimitri Bivol. And then after that, he's going to have to face his mandatories, of which Benavidez is one.
Last question. Is Simon Jordan aggravating you?
Aggravating me? I think it's the other way around, isn't it?
I don't know. He's relentlessly on you on social media, even after that, yeah.
Of course, because he got his arse handed to him. I mean, not being funny, look at the photo after. Look at the responses. It took him 3 days to come back with some rubbish about a changing clause, which actually happened on the 1st of September.
I'm going to ask you, I know you addressed that already in a different interview, but yeah.
It's a rule change in September the 1st. Has no bearing at all on the fact that the board have to give us a decision to sanction the event or not. So, look, he's clutching at straws. He's very good at what he does. He's an outstanding radio broadcaster, genuinely. That's not being tongue-in-cheek. He has great knowledge about so many different things, but he doesn't have the same knowledge of me on boxing. I wouldn't expect to debate with him successfully about what the best tariff is for the mobile phone. That's his game, or it was his game. You know, oh, you laugh, but I'm being serious. Bread and butter for me. So, like, certain things, and that's why when I say to him, you would have done the same thing, I know he would have done exactly the same thing as me. He said, I wouldn't. I would have dragged him kicking and screaming down the British Boxing Board of Control. Shut up, rubbish. But I think he's coming to the weigh, and I thought we'd do a little live thing.
Do you find the things he's saying to be inaccurate?
A lot of what he says is inaccurate, but in his world, his opinions are pure fact.
Interesting. Is he coming to the weigh-in? Yeah.
I believe so. I think they're doing a live show.
What, with you and him on TalkSport?
I think bits and pieces, yeah, but
Can I get the leftovers?
let's be honest, who have you gone in and seen debate Simon Jordan and come out on top? Who have you ever seen? Me.
Eddie Hearn, thank you very much, and yeah, we'll see you this week.
Refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,